Imagine you're on a ship sailing through a stormy sea. Waves crash against the hull, the wind howls, and the sky is an ominous shade of grey. As the captain, you face a critical decision. Steer into the storm and risk everything, or try to navigate around it and hope for calmer waters. Now consider this. What if the storm represents your fears, failures, and the weight of others' opinions? What if avoiding the storm means missing out on your true potential and the success you could achieve by facing these challenges head-on? Have you ever wondered why some people seem to thrive under pressure while others crumble? Why do certain individuals reach the pinnacle of success while others, equally talented, remain stuck in mediocrity? The answers might lie not in their abilities, but in their mindset and approach to life's inevitable challenges. Before we dive into the practical wisdom of Stoicism, let me ask you a few questions to ponder. What would you do if you knew you couldn't fail? How much of your life is dictated by the opinions of others? How often do you let anger, envy, or resentment cloud your judgment? And lastly, how many dreams have you deferred because of procrastination? These questions might seem strange, even uncomfortable, but they are crucial. They cut to the heart of what holds many of us back from achieving our true potential. They challenge us to confront the habits and mindsets that keep us from success. And that are where Stoicism comes in. A philosophy that has guided emperors, soldiers, and scholars through the toughest of times and can offer us invaluable insights into overcoming these barriers. In this script, we won't be delving into the historical background of Stoicism. I know you're already familiar with that. Instead, we will focus on the practical application of Stoic principles to avoid 5 common behaviors that can sabotage your success. These are behaviors that, if left unchecked, will keep you from reaching your goals and living a fulfilling life. We will explore how avoiding responsibility can leave you feeling powerless and stuck, while embracing it can empower you to take charge of your destiny. We'll look at how the fear of failure can paralyze you, but accepting failure as a natural part of life can lead to growth and resilience. We'll discuss how chasing external validation can erode your self-worth, while focusing on internal values can provide true fulfillment. Additionally, we'll examine how indulging in negative emotions can derail your progress and how mastering your emotions can lead to better decision-making and stronger relationships. Finally, we'll tackle the pervasive issue of procrastination, showing how a Stoic approach to time and action can help you overcome this debilitating habit. As we navigate through these concepts, I encourage you to reflect on your own life and identify where these behaviors might be holding you back. The journey to success is not an easy one, but with the guidance of Stoicism, you can develop the resilience and clarity needed to overcome these obstacles. So, let's embark on this voyage together, steering our ship through the storm with the wisdom of the Stoics as our compass. 1. Avoiding responsibility. In Stoicism, taking responsibility for one's actions is fundamental to achieving a fulfilling and successful life. When we avoid responsibility, we surrender control over our lives and become victims of circumstance rather than masters of our fate. The Stoic philosophy teaches that we should embrace our duties and face challenges head-on, understanding that our responses to situations define our character and future. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, exemplified this principle. Despite the immense pressures of ruling an empire, he consistently took responsibility for his actions and decisions, always striving to act justly and wisely. His meditations reflect a deep commitment to personal accountability, demonstrating how taking responsibility can lead to personal growth and effective leadership. When we shirk responsibility, we often blame others or external factors for our failures and shortcomings. This mindset not only hinders our progress, but also erodes our self-esteem. By taking responsibility, we empower ourselves to make changes and improve our situations. It fosters a proactive attitude, encouraging us to seek solutions rather than dwelling on problems. Moreover, avoiding responsibility can damage our relationships and reputation. People respect and trust those who own their mistakes and make amends. In contrast, those who consistently evade responsibility are seen as unreliable and untrustworthy. Embracing responsibility builds credibility and strengthens our bonds with others, which are crucial for personal and professional success. Stoicism also teaches that while we cannot control all external events, we can control our reactions and decisions. This inner locus of control is key to resilience and adaptability. By taking responsibility for our thoughts and actions, we become more resilient in the face of adversity and better equipped to navigate life's challenges. In conclusion, avoiding responsibility is a significant barrier to success. Embracing it, as taught by Stoicism, leads to personal growth, stronger relationships, and greater control over our destiny. By adopting a Stoic mindset, we can face our duties with courage and integrity, paving the way for a successful and fulfilling life. 2. Fear of failure. Fear of failure is a common obstacle that can prevent us from achieving our full potential. Stoicism, however, offers valuable insights into overcoming this fear by teaching us to accept failure as an inherent part of the human experience. By reframing our perception of failure, Stoicism helps us view setbacks as opportunities for growth rather than insurmountable obstacles. The Stoic practice of negative visualization, or premeditatio malorum, involves imagining possible failures and adverse outcomes. This exercise prepares us mentally for setbacks and reduces the shock and fear associated with them. By anticipating failure, we become more resilient and better equipped to handle it when it occurs. This proactive approach helps diminish the paralyzing fear that can prevent us from taking action. Failure, according to Stoicism, is not a reflection of our worth, but a chance to learn and improve. Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, emphasized that external events, including failure, are beyond our control. What matters is how we respond to them. By focusing on our reactions and maintaining our composure in the face of failure, we uphold our integrity and continue to progress. Fear of failure often stems from the desire for external validation and the pressure to meet societal expectations. Stoicism teaches us to prioritize internal values over external approval. By aligning our actions with our principles and focusing on personal growth rather than public recognition, we can diminish the impact of failure on our self-esteem. Embracing failure also encourages innovation and creativity. When we are not afraid to fail, we are more likely to take risks and explore new ideas. This mindset fosters a culture of experimentation and continuous improvement, essential for personal and professional development. In conclusion, fear of failure is a significant barrier to success, but Stoicism provides a powerful framework for overcoming it. By accepting failure as a natural part of life and focusing on our reactions, we can build resilience and pursue our goals with confidence. Embracing failure as a learning opportunity rather than a defeat empowers us to grow and succeed in all areas of life. 3. Chasing external validation. In the pursuit of success, many people fall into the trap of seeking external validation, believing that their worth is determined by the approval and admiration of others. Stoicism, however, teaches us to focus on internal values and self-approval, highlighting that true success comes from within. Chasing external validation can lead to a lack of authenticity and self-worth, ultimately hindering our personal and professional growth. Stoic philosophers such as Epictetus emphasized the importance of focusing on what is within our control. External opinions and judgments are beyond our control, and placing too much importance on them can lead to anxiety and disappointment. Instead, Stoicism encourages us to cultivate our virtues and align our actions with our principles. By doing so, we gain a sense of inner fulfillment and stability that external validation cannot provide. Seeking validation from others often leads to a life driven by superficial goals and the whims of public opinion. This can cause us to compromise our values and make decisions that are not in our best interest. In contrast, a Stoic mindset promotes authenticity and integrity, guiding us to act in accordance with our true selves rather than conforming to external expectations. Chasing external validation can also result in a constant state of comparison and competition. This mentality fosters envy and dissatisfaction as we measure our success against others rather than our own progress and achievements. Stoicism teaches us to focus on our journey and personal growth, recognizing that each individual's path is unique. Moreover, the pursuit of external validation can be exhausting and unsustainable. Approval from others is fleeting and often inconsistent, leaving us in a perpetual cycle of seeking affirmation. By prioritizing internal values and self-approval, we cultivate a lasting sense of self-worth and confidence that does not depend on external factors. In conclusion, chasing external validation is a significant barrier to true success and fulfillment. Stoicism offers a powerful antidote by teaching us to focus on internal values and self-approval. By embracing our authenticity and aligning our actions with our principles, we can achieve a deeper sense of fulfillment and navigate our lives with greater confidence and resilience. 4. Indulgence in negative emotions. Indulging in negative emotions, such as anger, envy, and resentment, can be detrimental to our well-being and success. Stoicism, with its emphasis on emotional regulation and rational thinking, provides valuable guidance on managing these destructive emotions. By understanding and controlling our emotional responses, we can maintain a clear mind and make better decisions that lead to personal and professional growth. Stoicism teaches that emotions are the result of our judgments and perceptions. When we experience negative emotions, it is often because we have made an irrational or unrealistic judgment about a situation. By examining and challenging these judgments, we can change our emotional responses. For example, if we feel anger towards someone, we can ask ourselves if our perception of the situation is accurate and whether our response is proportionate. Seneca, a notable Stoic philosopher, wrote extensively about the futility of anger. He argued that anger is a temporary madness that clouds our judgment and leads to irrational behavior. By recognizing the harmful effects of anger, we can take steps to manage it, such as practicing mindfulness and adopting a more compassionate perspective. This approach helps us maintain our composure and respond to challenges more effectively. Envy and resentment are other negative emotions that can hinder our success. These emotions often arise from comparing ourselves to others and feeling inadequate. Stoicism teaches us to focus on our own progress and to be content with what we have. By appreciating our own journey and achievements, we can reduce feelings of envy and cultivate a sense of gratitude. Moreover, indulging in negative emotions can damage our relationships and reputation. People are drawn to those who exhibit emotional stability and positivity. By managing our negative emotions, we can build stronger connections and foster a supportive network that contributes to our success. In conclusion, indulging in negative emotions is a significant barrier to success. But Stoicism offers effective strategies for managing these emotions. By challenging our judgments and perceptions, practicing mindfulness, and focusing on our own progress, we can reduce the impact of negative emotions on our lives. This emotional resilience enables us to navigate challenges with clarity and maintain healthy relationships, paving the way for personal and professional growth. 5. Procrastination. Procrastination is a common hindrance to success, often stemming from a fear of failure, lack of motivation, or overwhelming tasks. Stoicism, with its focus on action and the present moment, provides practical tools to overcome procrastination. By embracing a Stoic mindset, we can cultivate discipline and take decisive steps towards our goals. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of living in accordance with nature and fulfilling our duties. Procrastination goes against this principle by delaying necessary actions and neglecting our responsibilities. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, often wrote about the fleeting nature of time and the importance of taking action. He urged people to focus on the present moment and to make the most of their time, as it is a finite resource. One of the key teachings of Stoicism is the concept of memento mori, or the reminder of our mortality. This practice encourages us to reflect on the brevity of life and to prioritize meaningful actions. By keeping this perspective in mind, we can overcome procrastination and approach our tasks with a sense of urgency and purpose. Procrastination often results from a lack of clarity and overwhelming tasks. Stoicism teaches us to break down large tasks into manageable steps and to focus on what is within our control. By taking small, consistent actions, we can make progress towards our goals and build momentum. This approach reduces the feeling of being overwhelmed and makes tasks more approachable. Additionally, Stoicism encourages self-discipline and the cultivation of virtues such as diligence and perseverance. By practicing these virtues, we can develop the discipline needed to overcome procrastination. This involves setting clear goals, establishing routines, and holding ourselves accountable for our actions. As we come to the end of this exploration into Stoicism and its profound impact on achieving success, let's take a moment to reflect on the journey we've undertaken. We've delved into the pitfalls that can derail our progress. Avoiding responsibility, fearing failure, seeking external validation, indulging in negative emotions, and procrastination. Each of these behaviors can act as an anchor, weighing us down and preventing us from reaching our true potential. By adopting the principles of Stoicism, we equip ourselves with the tools to navigate life's challenges with resilience, wisdom, and inner peace. We learn to take ownership of our actions, embrace failure as a stepping stone to growth, and prioritize our internal values over fleeting external approval. We cultivate emotional stability, allowing us to respond to situations rationally rather than react impulsively. Most importantly, we develop the discipline to act decisively, making the most of our precious time. Imagine a life where you face challenges with confidence, where setbacks become opportunities for learning, and where your worth is determined by your values and actions, not the opinions of others. This is the promise of Stoicism, a path to true success and fulfillment. As you move forward, I encourage you to apply these Stoic principles in your daily life. Reflect on the areas where you can take more responsibility, where you can reframe failure, and where you can focus more on your internal compass. By doing so, you'll find yourself better equipped to achieve your goals and lead a more fulfilling life. Thank you for joining me on this journey. If you found value in this content and would like to support me, please check the description below and consider buying me a coffee. Your support helps me continue creating meaningful content to guide you on your path to success. Until next time, remember to embrace the wisdom of the Stoics and steer your ship through life's storms with courage and clarity.